Okay. Well, PLP Network presents Bread Magazine with our special guest, Smokey the Bandit. Tell
Hey,
everybody, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you got going on.
shit. I'm an artist, entertainer by the name of Smokey Da Bandit. CEO of my own label called Empty Souls Entertainment. I'm one of Bone Thugs and Harmony's artists. Lazy Bone and Flesh and Bone of Bone Thugs and Harmony. They're my CEOs. You know, I'm a part of Mo Thugs, Flesh and Bone Global, Harmony House Entertainment. I toured with Bone Thugs and Harmony. We were on tour until the damn coronavirus hit. That canceled the tour that we were on. But yeah, everything's opening back up. So hopefully we could get back right all the way. But other than that, I'm a independent artist. Um, Making moves. You know, I host parties. I used to have my own radio show. I used to host open mics, all types of stuff. It's a lot. I got a lot going on. I got an album called Smoke Signals that dropped like a year or two ago. I got hella videos from off that album. Um, I'm a two-time Chicago Music Award winner. I won for um, best new entertainer in 2017 with my homeboy Swab the Lyricist, and then I won for best urban indie entertainer in 2019.
That's what's up. Um, how did it come about that you became a part with Bone Thugs and Harmony? Like, how did you know that you wanted to do music, and how did it come about? You being part of their particular group or whatever.
Under that brand and umbrella. Well, I started rapping when I was 11. Um, I was, music is a soundtrack to life. So, I was heavily influenced by music from my uncle and my aunt. My one of my uncles uh was a gospel singer or is a gospel singer. And he did backup singing for a world renowned gospel singer by the name of Sandy Patty. So, going to support him as a young child, I got to see, the stage life and stuff like that. And, it kind of influenced me. And then, but I never, thought that I could do music until uh, I seen Crisscross perform. So when I seen Crisscross, I was like, oh, well, if they could do it, I could do it. And as far as me getting with Bone, I just pursued I use music as an outlet because the person that had me strongly influenced on rap music was my uncle Arthur. And he got murdered in 92. So I kind of used music as, music is my savior. I use music as an outlet to vent my feelings and views on the world. So that's how that came about because I used to write poetry before that. And then as far as me getting with Bone, it's basically the same story that happened to them, how they got with Easy E. I went to a concert. I went with my brother and my then girlfriend at the time. Took them, I took them. I was taking them, but it was also actually I was taking them, but it was also my first time going to a Bone concert. So my intentions was to enjoy the concert, but also try to meet them like they met Easy E. So Lazy Bone is like my Easy E to me because he the first person I ran into. But I went to the concert with them. I brought some of my music. The concert was over. I hollered at DJ Ice at the time. That was their DJ, one of their homeboys they grew up with in Cleveland. He was putting his equipment away at the end of the concert, and I was like, man, I'm trying to get Bone some of my music, and he was like, man, go to the back of the club. That's where the tour bus is at. So we went to the back of the club and waited for them to come out. When they came out, Lazy Bone was the first person I met. Fleshbone was locked up at the time, but that's his brother. That's his big brother. So, I pursued, gave him some music. He said he would check it out. I don't know if he did or not, but I know ran into him again, gave him some more music. One one time my brother went to a concert without me. He gave him some more of my music. And then he was like, man, call your brother, man. This boy persistent, So he called, my brother was at a show without me, and shout out to Jimmy Bones, my brother Josh. He went to a concert without me and gave Lazy some of my music, and Lazy told him to call me on the phone. Lazy got on the phone with me, hollered at me. He's like, man, you persistent, man. I like your drive. We gonna do something. I'm gonna give my number to your brother. And he's like, we gonna chop it up. As soon as my brother got back on the phone, I was like, nigga, hang up right now and get that number. Get the number.
Yeah.
So ever since then, they've been on and popping. Shout out to my big bro, L. Burner. Shout out to my big bro, Stack. Crazy Bone. Crazy Bone birthday was yesterday. Busy Bone, I fuck with all of them. Wishbone, all of them. They're my big homies, my OGs. And I toured with them, been down with them since like 2017.
I was laughing at
Wait,
them.
not
I seen
2007, not 2017, 2000, like 2008.
I was laughing at
2008.
I was laughing at them because when all this Corona stuff came out, they was talking about those chicken wings. Said they was gonna change their name to like Chicken and Bone and all kind of
Boneless
stuff.
wings. Yeah,
Yeah, boneless
boneless
wings.
thugs in harmony.
Yeah. So I was laughing. I'm like, ain't this incredible? It was catchy, but it was funny at the same time. But
Yeah, that was before the Corona hit. They actually, they thugs, but they funny. Like all of them funny. They got
yeah,
a humorous side to them. And they've been showcasing that a lot lately. So that was just, it was a nice little marketing brand with Buffalo Wild Wings and shit.
yeah. So has the pandemic affected you at all, or has it made it better for you?
I don't know. I guess you got to take the good with the bad, because I've been having a lot of good happen and I had bad happen. So for me personally, I would say it's 50-50. Like, first off, before it hit, like, it really hit, when it really started to hit, we was on tour. I was on tour with Bone Thugs and Harmony. And shit, we didn't even get all the way started for real, for real. We had a couple shows, and then we watching the news, and then shows started getting canceled, so everybody went home. So boom, that happened. But at the same time, like, a lot of good shit, I was still getting blessings. God was blessing me. Like, I got my merch, Smokey Da Bandit merch. You could go follow my IG page, Smokey Da Bandit merch, on Instagram, and I got t-shirts and hoodies and masks and hats and whatever. And Lazy, like, this shit was happening, but he still fucking took the time to wear one of my hoodies and promote it for me. You know what I'm saying? So that helped with sales. You know what I'm saying? And he got caught getting off the airplane with it on TMZ. So he had my hoodie on, Smokey Da Bandit hoodie on TMZ. So my big bro plugged me. You feel me? And then shit, it feel like I've been getting more money due to this shit. I feel like I've been getting more money after than I was before. But then also I had caught the coronavirus.
Oh
I
damn.
caught it on Mother's Day. And
Yeah.
I gave it to my mother. I gave it to my two of my brothers and my little niece, because we was all over there on Mother's Day. You know, so but we beat it. We all beat it. So that's
That's good.
it was just good. It's just a lot of good happening. There's a lot of bad happening, and then they got the riots and the protests and all that going on. So it's just kind of like all over the place.
Yeah. But I tell everybody, as I've been in the music industry for about 25 years, and I got a couple of Grammys myself, so I used to sing gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
tell
got
every,
grannies?
I had three.
What?
So,
Oh, shit. That's what's up.
so So, I tell everybody like people have to make sure that everything is in order first before they get out there. Back in the day when I first started and by me having a label and being in the industry for so long, like I tell everybody this story not to like discourage them, but tell them, that hard work pays off. Because I had one artist that couldn't rap. I'm not lying, he couldn't rap. And he had a good work ethic. When I first met him, he had 9,000 mixtapes, like cassette tapes. And all those cassette tapes, out of all those cassette tapes, he had three songs that was good out of all of those, just three. So I sent it down to get it mixed down in Miami, and Rick Ross' baby brother was there and liked the song and jumped on the song. So with that being said, we end up getting like 99,000 downloads on iTunes, going on 106 and Park, going on tour with Christina Aguilera, being on the red carpet, with Lala Anthony and Bliss, all the way to the point that we got to 106 and Park, and the way that he dressed, they didn't even want to let us in. They thought he was like a bum off the street. But
Damn.
with that being said, back in the day, it was just you get a little buzz in your area, you get a little buzz on internet radio, you selling the tapes out your car and you good.
Yeah.
Versus, now everything got to be BMI registered. You got to be on social media. The
Yeah.
promoters want to know your following, what you got going on, what you got on Spotify, YouTube, and the whole 9 yards. I tell everybody they need to get everything in order before they, get like persistent to get themselves out there. Cause I had run across one artist just by accident, really. Somebody knew him and they said, you should talk to him. Every time I heard the radio, I heard the song. So I'm like, dang, this dude got to be making cake. Because every time I turn on the radio, I hear this dumb song. So I talked to him. And the sad part is the dude had like 18.1 million streams and 18 million downloads and 18 million plays. But at the end of the day, he wasn't registered on BMI, SoundScan, or nothing. So I'm like, wow. Like he was just like, yeah, I just gave it to the DJ and they picked it up. I didn't know, that you had to be registered on all that. So I try to tell everybody, like, make sure you register, make sure everything is good. Because some people, like, don't really do it as a hobby. They just want to get themselves out there, but not learning like the business part of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying
Yeah.
to myself, this dude lost all this money because, like all these radio stations super happy that he not registered because they getting the money that he should have got.
You
And
don't get it. You don't get a kickback if you sign up afterwards.
well, you do, but you don't get like the whole benefit like you would have if you was already registered. Like for
I'm
instance,
registered. I'm just asking. I just was
no,
thinking while you were
yeah,
saying that, like, damn, can he just
like
like can he go sign up and still get something? I got
he
ass cap, so I don't.
yeah, he could get a portion of it, but not the whole thing. Like 18 million,
Yeah, because
streams.
that's what made me think about it. Like he got 18 this, 18 this, 18 million on this. I'm like,
Yeah,
well, if he didn't
but
know, maybe is it too late?
yeah,
Since you educated him, can he go
yeah.
sign up and then get something?
Yeah, when they did it, they basically gave them 9 million of it, like of the streams, and the radio
Dollars?
station, like 9 million streams, probably
Oh,
is equivalent to probably about $85,000. So the basically after that, the radio stations and everybody else that played it, they got the rest of the money because they got their hands out first. But he like had to give a penalty, like since he wasn't registered, he had to like turn over half of it to them, but they end up giving them, like half of it. But that's why I tell everybody, I learned in this industry, a promoter don't care if you got a million streams. If you got a million streams and 100 followers on social media, they're like, something ain't going on there. They don't really want to give you a chance, but you have to stay persistent. And in this pandemic, everybody should have, been focusing, like you said. That's why, I like what you said as far as getting yourself out there, getting your clothes to the right people, getting the right people to promote it and get it out there to let people know that you are still doing stuff, even though you're not touring and you're doing other avenues. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what I did. And then I
Yeah,
worked on new music. I got a new album I'm getting ready to put out. It's almost done. And I just been getting involved in taking care of my son and taking care of the family, taking
that's
care of
what.
the family, taking care, and I've been out here protesting as well,
Yeah,
stomping in these streets, trying to, let my voice be heard and
that's
use my
it.
platform to try to help somehow, some way, however I can.
That's it. Cause that's what I had the privilege to interview Judge Gino. I don't know if you know who that is, but he was on personal injury court on TV. And I interviewed him last week, and it was pretty cool. He had like a big, thing he was talking about. He was like a lawyer, and now he's a judge, and he's on TV, and he didn't see himself as a celebrity judge, but he was saying, like about the protesting and how we need to make a stand and stick together. And he was also saying like that people shouldn't be above everybody. That whenever they get up there, they shouldn't like not show love to the small people and not like want them to be a part of it. Like I just sent him a message on Instagram like, "Hey, you want to do this interview?" And he like, "Sure, hook it up, put me on the flyer." So
What you see is what you get with me, and like when it comes, like exactly what he was saying, like I know who I am. I know I got a fan base. I'm Smokey Da Bandit. I know people fuck with me because who I fuck with and all that, But like I didn't know how much, like, what's the word, of an influence I had on people. So when I was speaking out on my opinions and views on certain stuff, a lot of people agreed with what I was saying. And then when I went out there to show my son what's going on. I talk, my son just turned 8. I just be trying to teach him and prepare him and mold him for the future, and let him know what's going on in the world. So I took him to a protest, and people just was like, like happy, like, man, please, like, man, it's like damn, I really be influencing people. Like I don't see myself as no big superstar rapper or none of that. I know I got a name, I got a buzz or whatever. I've been doing my thing for a while. I worked for that. So, but at the same time, like I just be cool. I don't be trying to do too much. you know,
that's the
kind
same thing with my celebrity chef. He was like he was the first black chef to win Cutthroat Kitchen. He was on Guys Grocery Games. And now he was on Marriage Boot Camp season 16 because he went with Miss Chalet. So he was like, I don't want everybody just to know me because I went with her. I'm a celebrity chef. Like I've been doing this. Like, I'm like humble. I'm nice. I got he got like a nonprofit, his own signature sticks, his own comic book. He like, I don't want them to know just by one thing. I'm out here grinding and showing a voice like everybody else. Like I'm a nice, humble person like everybody else. Not just because I'm on TV or not just because I'm on Food Network. Um, I think I'm better because I can get shot by the cops as well. You know what I'm saying? But
we still, everybody is human beings. We all, the money don't make you better than me, and all, and, vice versa. So,
that's
like,
what's up. Well,
we all,
I'm definitely glad that you could be here on B.R.E.A.D magazine. I'm definitely glad to my sis Beverly. She was like, I got somebody for you.
yeah.
So,
Shout out to Beverly.
yeah,
Yes,
that's my home girl right there.
yeah,
When
she
she
cool.
first when she first got in the industry, I gave her like some tips on some stuff to do,
Hold on.
and told her or whatever.
Yeah,
Well, I'll definitely be reaching out to you and presenting you with some different opportunities. And I hope to talk to you soon. And I'm just glad that you're part of here, Bread Magazine. You heard it first here, Smokey the Bandit. Give your shout outs and tell everybody where they can find you at on social media.
Shout out to both thugs. Shout out to everybody that rock with me, everybody that been supporting me, everybody that been giving my music a chance. Everybody, shout out to the whole city of Chicago, Walktown, No Go, uh, Bone Thugs and Harmony, my Bone Thugs family, Empty Souls, my ESC gang, everybody that been a part of everything that I got going on. Shout out to you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be on your platform. Shout out to Beverly for plug. She been putting in a little work for your boy. You know what I'm saying? We just got in tune with each other. She don't got, God put certain people in your life for a reason. It's either for a reason or for a season. So either way, you just gotta learn. So yeah, shout out to my family and shout out to everybody that's watching.
All right. Well, tell everybody where they can find you at on social media.
I got a Smokey the Bandit fan page on Facebook. Smokey the Bandit page on Facebook. I got my regular page. They made me change. They made me use my government name. But you could just really just Google Smokey Da Bandit. SMOKEYDABANDIT. Uh, I use Snapchat a lot. That's what I use the most. Snapchat. My Snapchat name is Empty Souls. EMPTYSOULZ. I got Instagram. That's Smokey the Bandit ESE. I got a YouTube channel. Just search Smokey the Bandit. Subscribe to that. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. I got music available on all digital platforms. I got hard copies too. If you need hard copies, I got merch. Uh, yeah, I got some. I just put a new video out called Smoke Signals. It's called. You can check that out on YouTube. It's the leading single off the album called Smoke Signals. And what else? What I got? Empty Instagram, Facebook. See, it's all this stuff you gotta do. All this stuff you got. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I don't do no TikTok. uh yeah, I think that's it, right?
Okay. Well, we're definitely glad to have you here. Once this interview become available, I'll make sure you get it, and we hope to talk to you soon.
All right, for sure.